I wish we always knew how to love ourselves and recognize the power that lies within us. But for one reason or another, we often learn the opposite. We grow up avoiding responsibility, living in fear, and not knowing how to put ourselves first. In my case, this came from growing up in a traditional male dominated society and having three brothers to compare myself to. I didn't see myself as an equal, but as someone with an already defined role for being a woman. Your challenges might have come from parental neglect, from a family with limiting beliefs, or from a social context that didn't encourage you to dream big, but rather to play it safe and small. Wherever we come from, life always puts in front of us the possibility to discover our true selves and to learn how to live in balance. This is a photograph that caused me to leave everything behind and pursue an unknown passion: artistic cycling. I knew nothing about this sport, just that it seemed impossible. But not even my family, my friends, my highly paid job, my safe and stable lifestyle could hold me back from chasing it. The amazement was too big. And among the way of looking for it, I found self love. Before artistic cycling, I had already found so much joy riding my bike. Day by day, everything started to change. I learned about independence and mental strength, values that transferred to other aspects of my life, helping me to break the biases with which I grew up. I remember the day I rode 75 miles. I never thought myself capable of doing that. So when I achieved it, I literally thought, at this pace, I can reach the end of the world. When you developed your physical and mental ability, your self trust grows. By cultivating that trust, you develop the mindset that no matter what comes your way, you will handle it. Of course, I was afraid of leaving everything behind, but I took fear by the hand, grabbed my bike, and left my country. Because of artistic cycling, I chose to dive into the unknown. In 2019, I moved to Germany, where this sport is more widely known and developed. Artistic cycling is an official sport, still unknown to many. It involves performing gymnastic tricks on a bike within 5 minutes. The bikes are used in so many different ways that having both wheels on the ground and moving forward is the least common of those. How could anyone do such tricks? I mean, how is that even possible? I found a different way to view the bike, a completely new form of inspiration. I learned what I thought was impossible. There's something unique with a relationship with a bike. It's about understanding the effect of your movement, as big or small as they are. It's also understanding the challenging process of learning. This can be so frustrating, especially for a grown up like me, when the average age to start a sport is 8 or 9. After a couple of years of training, I had the opportunity to participate in a big competition. It was 2021, and the Peruvian flag was for the very first time at the UCI Indoor Cycling World Championship. People asked who was that woman participating. I looked too old and had very few points. I stepped into the competition area, feeling so nervous in front of those 2 to 3,000 people. Then, a smile came to my face, and it lasted the whole 5 minutes of my performance. Through my smile, I laughed my nervousness away, and I reminded myself that I was not there to compare with anybody else, but to compete for the countries that hadn't had a chance yet. Balance, whether in cycling or life, is about aligning your actions with your dreams and goals. It's not only standing on one foot with extended arms while moving. It's about staying calm and focused despite the obstacles, trusting that you can keep on moving forwards. Instead of looking what you lack or what could have been, you seek out your dreams, believing in them. As you realign your thoughts, you find balance. It is amazing how my thoughts now align with the woman that I am, rather than the girl that I was taught to be. In artistic cycling, there are many moments of fear of falling and getting hurt. There are risks. And, when people believe that something will cause pain, they tend to avoid it. People with fear in their minds limit their own potential. Yet pain can also be a teacher by showing us the strength that grows from facing challenges. It doesn't matter how the outside world tries to influence on you. When you develop your inner strength and recognize your self-worth, you silence the voices that try to diminish you. Despite of growing up in an environment of violence, I learned to communicate myself assertively and now lead from a place of love. I am not scared of others anymore. My bike and artistic cycling have taken me to places that I could never imagine. I learned that everything is possible when you set your mind to it and stop resisting. I learned the effect a small action can have on my society. I learned that helping is normal. The impact artistic cycling had on me was too big to keep to myself. I needed to share it. So I translated the available information into my native language, Spanish, and began to travel to Latin America countries to promote the sport. I've seen firsthand how this sport impacts kids, helping them to focus and find purpose, steering them away from high risk situations. To see them training, learning the sport, and watching their big smiles at the end of the day shows me that we can truly break free from our own limitations. When they grow up, I am absolutely convinced that they will grab the handlebars of their lives and choose the direction of their dreams. And by doing that, they will inspire and help others to do the same. With artistic cycling, we can break barriers and create a future where everyone has the chance to thrive. I wish we always knew how to love ourselves and recognize the power that lies within us. So we have to keep on pushing boundaries, supporting one another, and embrace our power. I learned empowerment through my bicycle. Now I know that empowered people empower the world.